Hey everybody, glad to have you back. Welcome to episode 7, I think, maybe, of Sky Factory 4. We're just chilling out in our extremely floaty in the voidy swimming pool here, our nice clean swimming pool in which we are all alone without a single squid to bother us. No squids at all in this pool. And that would be wonderful because, well, except for the fact that I built this to generate squids in the first place. So we did see squid spawning over on the cobble jet, but maybe it was spawning farther down in the floor. Maybe we can fish some stuff up. I might have said that later. Said that later is an interesting phrase. I got a little bit of bad news, folks. A little bit of bad news. A little bit. I screwed up. I went ahead and I think I recorded a bunch of stuff I didn't want to record and didn't record the beginning of the episode. It's like I start in the wrong spot, and then there's also an hour I recorded of just nothing. It's just blank. So that's some genius there. Pretty fail heavy, but all you really missed was me discovering bonsai trees in the hopping bonsai pot. They're pretty simple. You just need 5 bricks to make these bonsai pots, and then what you do is you can put dirt and a sapling in there, or you can put this mulch in there. And the mulch is pretty easy. It's just upgrades the bonsai growths, and you just need really some cocoa beans is what we needed. So what I did was I built one and just put some dirt in it and put a jungle sapling in and got some cocoa beans right quick. And then I've just been making this mulch. I got 1 piece left after all this, and I've been going from there. And I think that's really all that didn't get recorded. So we're gonna do the rest of the episode here, and thanks so much. And I'm sorry about that. I hope you're not too brokenhearted that you didn't get to the. Oh, and the hopper bonsai pot is just one of these bonsai pots, and or the hopping bonsai pot, I should say. Chopping blocks. Huh? Oh dear. Okay. Is just a hopper and the bonsai pot, and those will just suck whatever the sapling produces down into an inventory below the pot, like a chest, for instance. That's what we've been using, because these things produce an awful lot. If we take, let's say the jungle sapling here, out of the bonsai pot, we put it in there with whatever mulch or dirt. We get the wood, we get the leaves, we get the cocoa beans, we get sticks, and we get jungle saplings. And from this other stuff, we get all the drops you might expect normally. I don't know that I was actually getting sticks from these trees, but I was using the crook on them, so maybe that's what happened there. Well, we gotta make some of these next too, don't we? Milk, a lapis sapling will give us some slime, but we'll save that for next time. So let's get right back into it, and see y'all in just a sec. Well, we got water. I haven't seen any squid spawn. I guess it hasn't been that long. We do not have a bunch of sheep over here. Still no pigs. So no pigs, no squid. We might be able to fish up some squid ink. I'll have to find that out, but we have a somewhat more pressing concern. It's the first pressing concern of the series here. We're going to have to figure some stuff out pretty quick. These things are fast. We're running out of room here pretty quick. So what we're going to have to do is automate a way to get everything out of these chests and into barrels over here. Or barrels somewhere, I guess. We might end up moving the barrels. I don't know. Now I noticed that you could you could break these crates, and the items would stay inside. So let's see if the same is true with the barrels. It would help if we used an axe, not a pickaxe, right? Yeah, apparently we can just break these, so that's good. Because we're going to need to move these one step forward. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make some item ducts. All kinds of varieties here. Signal, plated, impulse, power, my God, look at this. We're going to start with just the, not that, with the basic item duct here. It's just tin and hardened glass of a number of metals. Now, in this pack, you don't need the what do you call it? The induction furnace and all that to make the hardened glass, and that's good because we don't have those machines in this mod pack, and we'd be rather out of luck. What you have to do instead, apparently, is put some obsidian in here, and then dump the metal you want. We're gonna go with copper. That's 3 blocks, 5 ingots. Let's see how much it takes. Apparently, just drop it in here. Okay, so 1 ingot, apparently. So that, I got a bunch of obsidian. So we're just gonna make this stuff up. The other thing, now we're gonna have to smelt up some tin to make the rest of the item duct. The other thing we're gonna need is servos. Yikes. This is the one that we're looking for. There's not much to it. It's just regular glass, a little bit of redstone, a little bit of iron. And what these do is just what it says. It extracts items smooth from something. And there are different tiers. I think this will probably be fast enough. I hope it's going to be fast enough. Otherwise, well, I can't melt bronze in there yet. Okay, so I'm going to keep trucking along with this. I've got 1 or 2 more of these I want to make before we hook up the automation, notably the sand, because we're going to need that for the glass. And boy, I wish I knew about these. I wish I knew how good these bonsai trees were before I made all that darn glass. That's not going to do the trick. What am I trying to do here? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on all that. I'm going to make the servos and the item ducts. We're going to move all this stuff forward by 1, probably, something like that. And then maybe run the ducts under the platform. And that shouldn't be hard. Once we're ready to start doing that, we will be back. First thing we need to do is make ourselves a wrench. And that's, you're gonna see why. The wrench is the basic tool of the thermal suite of mods. It's gonna allow us to do all the things we want to do. So we'll take our copper glass and our tin. So we made just enough tin. And this is gonna give us a good amount of these item ducts. They are just the basics, but still pretty good. Certainly better than nothing. And we're gonna make oh, the glass is still in the, still cooking the glass. Let's get a little ahead of myself here. Alright, that's a little bit. I cannot wait to clear the deck here. It's gonna be nice. So we'll just make a bunch of the servos while we're at it. And I'll show you what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be fine. So let's take sand first. Or no, better yet, just for the demonstration, we'll take the, what are we growing here? We're growing tin. What do we got over here? We got copper. Alright. So if we just place this, by default, this is going to connect to both inventories. But you can use this pipe to make it not connect to these inventories. Okay, this is going to drive me spare. That's better. Much better. Now, some of this stuff we're going to leave in here because I don't, the sticks and all the oak wood, No, you know what? We're gonna have to get it out of there, aren't we? Because otherwise the chest will just fill up and it'll stop doing things. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels if we're gonna be able to do what we need to do here. Now these servos are pretty good. You got like redstone capacity, you can do blacklist, whitelist. Actually, that's how we're gonna deal with the oak. That's how we're gonna deal with the oak. Okay, it's gonna be a little dangerous here for a minute, but it's the way it's gonna be. So what we're gonna need 1 barrel over here. So let's get one that doesn't have anything in it. We're gonna use the powers of the blacklist and the whitelist. But actually, we're gonna need 2, aren't we? We're gonna want 1 for sticks and 1 for the wood. We got them both? We got them both. Okay. And underneath them, we're gonna want these ducts, right? I missed it. That's okay. Wonder what happens to the items. You know, I saw a squid spawning in that water over there. I don't know why they haven't spawned over there. I saw them falling. I remember now. Why would they spawn over there and 1 by 1 of water, but not over there? I just don't know. I just don't know, folks. Now we're gonna need this out of the way. Alright. This is a terrible idea. This is an absolutely terrible idea. No, this is a really bad idea. We're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. Alright. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. I'm not doing that. I don't have a way to place these things blocked down from each other, so there'd just be there'd be no well, actually, I could tear apart this whole setup. Not really much of a setup yet, is it? I mean, we can just take these out of here, right? I took the whole pot. But then I couldn't do anything with it. What happens if I break it? I get the sapling in the pot. Okay, very good. Now shift clicking to take a servo out, to take a pipe out. We're going to take the whole damn chest out. Yeah, our inventory is L full of. Okay, and what we're actually going to have here is a pipe on the bottom. Then we're going to have our chest. And then up top, we're going to have the bonsai pot. And our mulch. And our tin sapling. And then we're going to have another set of item ducts coming up. We're going to need 5 of them, right? So let's get that going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Okay, so we'll put our servo in. Now by default, the servos won't activate without a redstone signal. This is on blacklist right now, so we're gonna put oak wood up there. It'll take one of the items, it just puts it up there. And we're gonna turn the redstone control off. Let's get the rest of this tin stuff back in here before I go crazy. All this stuff on me. Boy, my inventory, I tell you. So, what this will do is it will suck stuff out that's, not appropriately whitelisted or blacklisted into an available inventory. So it's not sucking anything out right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move our tin barrels. My inventory is full, I can only do it one at a time. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We got a dirt stuff on us from that tree we chopped down in my frustration. We got another tin thing here. We got another tin thing here. But we took some saplings out. Iron, empty, tin sapling. Okay, very good. So when we first attached, actually, I don't have to go up way high like that, do I? I could go down one. Oh, aren't I clever? Now the thing is, when you do go down one, you're going to need your, this is another cool thing you can do, right? Not only can you disconnect them from inventories, you can disconnect them from each other. And that did not always used to be the case, but certainly is now, and I'm for it. So the sapling barrels are probably our least important, but that's not what I want it to look like. That is not what I want that to look like. Oh dear. Up, and there's already one going up. Okay, so what we'll have to do, we'll just have to pillar up. See, there was an inventory for the sapling to go. Oh, it took it back into the inventory, and it doesn't appear to have gotten stuck. Well, maybe it did get stuck, and I just don't realize it. These are all empty now, so what we'll want to do is get saplings in them right quick. That was pretty quick. Pretty good. And now, we'll see the saplings moving through the pipes. Hey, it's in the barrel. I guess these take 5 at a time. Very good. So we also want the other ones. Huh. Alright. Looks like I failed to keep the stuff in there. This may shock you, I'm not the most talented Minecrafter. We'll put this one down here. Now we need 2 more, right? And now these are inventories that stuff can go in. We're gonna fill them because it's kind of like a first come first served. Did we need that many? I don't think we did. I think we only actually needed 4. So that's nice. We'll get our pipe out of here. Take this barrel down because we're certainly going to use it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, underneath all of these chests raised up one, we're going to have another servo in here. And these are going to be whitelist. So these will only allow the oak wood through the system to get to an inventory. And that's going to be a barrel over here. So I'm going to get this set up with little rows of barrels for each tree we're growing. And hopefully we'll see some squid. Kind of getting to a point where I'm less than sanguine about whether they're going to spawn or not. Now we'll come up with something else. Well, if we need to get gray dye another way, we'll get gray dye another way. So I will see you back when all that's complete. Alright everybody, we made some pretty good progress here. Had a good amount of these all automated. I realize in retrospect I could have done this a little more efficiently, but it would have been harder, number 1, to get to the bonsai pots, and number 2, I kind of like the way this looks. You know, it's honestly fine. And I like being able to walk by the bonsai trees and see them growing. I like that little animation. It's pretty good. Most of them are moved over here. I skipped the cottonwood saplings. I went ahead and threw those in a chest here, and we just got the vanilla saplings, and then bone, stone, and gravel and dirt to move over, and then we will have a automated resource collection for what resources we have. Now, automatic resource production, like say smelting, that might be a little ways off, but there might be things we can do about that with several smelters and clever use of some of these item ducts from thermodynamics. So I guess the first question is, do we have a redstone clock? And the answer is yes. So that's gonna be something that we're gonna be looking into. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build several of these smelteries and hook them up. Oh well, no, that's not gonna do it because we have to craft the acorns and the resin together. Well, what other ways of crafting do we have? Do we have any early game auto crafting we could use? Let's see. Crafting upgrade for open computers. I don't know how to use open computers. What is this? We got a... Ooh, cooking for blockheads. That'll be good. Inventory crafting upgrade. We'll be looking into that, whatever on earth that is. Oh, puppets. Alright, we've got these extended crafting tables, which isn't what we're looking for. Uncrafting table. Love it. Love it. Let's see. Let's just try table. Let's see what we get. We get the astral sorcery stuff, which I'm still not sure how we're gonna get into. We got bibliocraft tables. All kinds of tabley tables. Porcelain casting table, huh? What do you know about that? We can pull from a melter. I still don't understand Tinker's compliment. I gotta look into that. It doesn't look like we have auto crafting available to us, so scratch the several smeltery idea, at least for the moment. In further fails, we still haven't gotten any squid spawning over here. At least I don't think so. I'm kind of disappointed because, like I said earlier, we did get those squid spawning just in my my super early cobble gen. So I don't know. Let's see. 73. We go all the way down to 65 here. Maybe it's not low enough. Well, anyway. Now we also failed to spawn a pig. That is what it is. Like they say, modded Minecraft. It's always something. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up moving these tree barrels and getting the rest of the bonsai hoppers, or hopper bonsai, hopping bonsai pots hooked up so that we don't have to worry about grinding away on these trees anymore. That's going to be quite nice. We're also going to find out quite soon if the limit on these barrels, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we can actually see an amount up there on top on the whatever version of what am I looking at, or the one probe that we have in this pack. So we're going to have to look into making some upgrades from this barrel mod. So this will let us do another 64 stacks. This will let us do a lot. That'll let us do a whole lot. This is, I guess, the best we'd be able to do. That's okay. I don't know how many of these we can add, or if we're limited to one, or we have to switch them out. I can't imagine we have to switch them out. I think that'd make it very difficult, because you wouldn't be able to get the upgrade out with all the stuff in there, would you? Well, anyway, that's going to be all for today. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate. I hope you all have a lovely day and fail less than I did today. So everybody have a lovely day, lovely night, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Okay, bye-bye now.